Yeah, there's my camera. Okay. I'm here on the deck. We've been just really kind of hunting the property to find a spot that would work well for the sun oven. And the reason for that is that we purposefully planted an awful lot of trees. We've got a lot of trees, and we have a lot of animals, and we've been trying to find a spot where, one, the animals couldn't get to the sun oven, and two, where there would be consistent sunlight that wouldn't be having a shade tree come over it at strange times of the day. And we figured it out. Our deck is on the south side of the house, and it's white. This part is white, so it reflects heat back. This is a very, very warm part of the house. We don't use the deck because it's just too hot to enjoy in the summer, and it just collects snow in the winter. So, Catherine over on Little Bits of Heaven Homestead, make sure to go check her out. She's here on YouTube and also on Facebook. Little Bits of Heaven Homestead. She's been the one who's been cooking with it the most lately, and she's done a great job. She's in New Mexico, so they have lots of sunshine, and I have mine, and I just haven't put it to as much use because we've had a lot of rain, we have a lot of trees, we've got a lot of goats, and it is a somewhat delicate tool. Not delicate in that it breaks easily, but delicate in that where it wants to operate. Let's see if I can show it to you. I've got a little bit of wind coming up right now, and one of the things that sun ovens do not like is a lot of wind, but we're a little bit guarded here on the deck. We have, again, trees and the house that protect it a little bit. So this would be the optimal place for me to use a sun oven because it's right outside the kitchen door, back in the off-grid cabin. I just don't have a lot of space to set it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to store it inside the smokehouse. And the girls are supposed to have just cleaned it. So we'll see if indeed that's, oh, it looks like they did. Okay, so I'm going to try and show it to you really quick. They got it all clean. This used to be the gazebo where the hot tub was. And John built all these really, really nice shelves for me. It has really good airflow, but it has a roof, which means I don't have to worry about the sun oven getting wet. So I'm going to store it in here, and I'm probably going to put a plastic garbage sack over the top of it. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Hey, Catherine's here. So if you see the comments here, there's Catherine. Make sure to go over and check out her channel. She talks about goats and chickens, and she really inspires me with what she's doing with the sun oven. And we talked about it today. We had several long conversations about sun ovens and the spinning wheels and everything today, and I kept coming up with all these excuses to be like, it's never going to work. I can't find a spot to use it. Pity poor me. And then I thought, I've just got to find a spot. I've got to find a spot that allows me access to a kitchen so that I'm not walking food across huge expanses to get to the spot where I can set it up. I need a work surface. I need somewhere safe to keep it. And Gosnia said, yeah, and Gosnia is saying hi to Catherine. So this is my safe spot. I'm just going to put a big garbage sack over it in here so that if there are little bits of rain that come through, it's okay. Tubular Guy and I said he's going to make a sun oven. That is awesome. I understand you can do it, like with tin and stuff. So this has been stored in my garage, and I feel like it got a little bit dusty, so I need to clean it up. But there it is. If you have a spot that's hotter than the blazes of the sun, and it's trying to rain.
Thunder! You're the thunder!
If you have this kind of problem like me where you've tried to protect everything from the sun but now you need access to something with the sun, if you have like a concrete pad or somewhere and you can fence it off from kids and animals, that I think is going to be the ticket. I'm going to have to use the house kitchen to prepare things, and that way I have the fridge there, and all I have to do is walk out and use it here, and probably I'll set up the sun oven right there next to the steps. But what I find with off-grid tools and that kind of thing is that if I make it easy to use, I will use it. If I keep thinking that I'll work my way around using it, and that, one of these days my life is going to slow down and it doesn't matter if it's easy, I'll still use it. When you think that you will get to it, but you don't make it easy for yourself, you're never going to get to it. So that's my goal. The thing I want to cook in it the most is I want to see how it works as a dehydrator, because it doesn't get hot enough here to use an open air dehydrator. I used to have a hook here that I would hang my open air dehydrator from, because again, hottest space in the homestead is right here. Good place to dehydrate things. But I do have the racks to dehydrate with it, and trying to think what I will dehydrate. I can probably find some herbs or something, but herbs don't do real well in a hot dehydrator. They prefer open air. So I've got a lot of things to work through, but I'm trying to get things situated on the homestead in different spots so that they're easy to access, easy to use, easy to clean. And so wish us luck. It's nice to have the smokehouse all cleaned out. Good job, girls. They're going to try and use it as a little bit of a dollhouse.
Onions in it.
Yeah, it had garlic in it. And if you see that I have really weird hair puff, yesterday when we were burning, I got too close to the fire and I totally fried my hair. So now I have like this really weird fringe going on.
Yeah. Also,
Oh, well.
the sun oven is getting.
Yeah, it won't hurt it. We'll just wipe it down and it'll be just fine. So we're about to have more rain. This is the other reason I'm having a hard time with the sun oven, is that when we have sporadic rain or sporadic cloud cover, I struggle being able to cook things with meat. What I have had success with is cooking things like beans, because then it acts like a slow cooker and it's at a good temperature and it can cook all day and it's not a big deal. I haven't tried anything with meat because I have, again, because of how sporadic the weather has been. My absolute favorite cooking implement is a pressure cooker that I just put. It's just a pot that goes on top of my stove and it cooks things very, very, very quickly, but it doesn't do very good at baking things. So you do still need an oven. So
Mom.
anyway,
Can you show them this in the mirror?
It's
No, you're supposed to.
the sun oven is like a mirror.
oh, the sun oven is like a mirror. So we do have the spinning wheels, the sun ovens, and other things in our Etsy store. If you look up Dirtpatcheaven and then go to the store Dirtpatcheaven on Etsy. You can tell I'm getting tired because I'm starting to get frustrated with my kids. The fact they keep talking during the live stream. Stop talking, my dearest children. And we're about to go plant some squash in a compost pile. So wish us luck. Hopefully I can get some bigger, better videos out soon. And make sure to go check out Catherine over at Little Bits of Heaven Homestead. She has amazing things she's doing right now. And yes, you can reduce the sun oven temp by not fully aligning it with the sun. That is true. With my herbs, I have a tendency just to like to open air because I feel like their potency stays better when they don't heat up at all, when they're just, air dehydrating. But I do need to play with this more, and hopefully having it in here makes it easier. I find that is true with everything. If I don't make it easy, I won't use it. Hey, Gossmania. Okay, my phone is about to die. It is so bad lately. I had to switch to my old phone, and it is just not working very well. So I love you guys. We'll talk to you